I got time for this shit. But hold on, let me do something real quick. Since you ain't goddamn, you from, nigga. This some shit that me and Vaughn goddamn built, nigga. This is the Premeditated Lies podcast. I am the Celestial, Meridian's very own. I go by the name of Smoov.
M.I. Crooked letter. Let's go.
Only ignorant people say that shit. Niggas from the SIP don't say that.
Oh, it's a sip. My bad. Shout out to the dudes from Mississippi, man. No disrespect.
This nigga from Miami always trying to get some goddamn shine, dog. I'm trying to do an intro and shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, this is outtake. We gonna do it over
Ain't
here.
no outtake. We ain't no doing shit, dog.
My bad, bro. No disrespect.
As always, I'm with one of my favorite guys, man. Y'all know Cam out, man. He goddamn Cam doing what he do. I got my nigga with me, Mr. Madman Vaughn.
Vaughn in the building, man. Premeditated lies.
And this anxious ass nigga over here from Dade County by the way of goddamn Hillsborough, Tampa Bay, St. Pete, where the fuck he from? Jacksonville, Pensacola. Busch Gardens.
Shout out 305. Y'all know what it is.
It's D-Boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My nigga.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir. All day, every day.
Special guest.
Shout out to
with us.
Cam, man. Bring your ass back, my boy.
Come on now. He's still getting right, though. It's straight.
He getting right. I called a nigga today. The nigga, I said, you coming back tonight? Yeah. He said he got an infection. I said, you having unprotected sex, huh? He said, nigga, my nose. I said, nigga.
Don't even do it, dog. Don't do it, dog.
That's wild.
Don't do it, dog.
That's wild? Oh, you don't know Cam? That's wild, goddammit. my nigga wild. Oh, hey, my bad. Special guest. we got Bryce. We got Bryce in here.
Shout out, man. Don't do it.
Introduce yourself a little bit.
Oh yeah, do
I'm
that.
Bryce. I'll be dialed up. I don't know. What more do y'all want to know?
No.
What's
I
your
love
shoe size?
yoga. 7.
What is the ask females?
Nothing.
That's a real hell.
Yes.
No, that's that.
Oh no, that's it. I'm not. I don't know that. I mean, I've been locked down for 12 years, nigga. So.
You can't ask that.
Okay. All right. Scratch all that shit.
Well, now that we're all acquainted.
Hey, nigga, we finna go at this episode, nigga.
Yeah, it might be one, bro. This might be one of those, bro.
Hey.
Y'all had a good week.
No complaints my way.
Oh,
Yeah, man,
good, dog.
It looks like it's gonna be a great Monday.
It definitely feels like a
It
Saturday.
looks like it's gonna be
Do it.
Yes.
How?
a
It's
little
like my
boxing match
weekend.
tonight.
Oh.
What's it like? A boxing match?
Yeah, you ain't hear about the boxing match?
I'm Crawford, nigga. Talk me and
Oh
him.
my gosh, that's wild.
Talk me and him.
Wow.
He said he Crawford off real.
He Crawford off rip.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know what the fuck nigga talking about, man.
Wow.
Y'all straight though? Everybody good?
Yeah, I'm good. I had a great
That
week.
boy on that Crawford surfboard, like with the.
Had a-
Surfboard.
I was always a Crawford fan, nigga.
Shout out to Bud.
You still cool.
Man, shout out to Bud and Spence, man. Come
Yeah, both of them. You know what I'm saying? Champions, bro. Both of them boys, man.
I'm on your ass tonight, dog.
No,
This
boy,
finna be
you
one
might
of-
get mad.
this finna be one of
This
them
is gonna be one of the
episodes.
ones you be like, nah, you know what? Fuck it, I ain't even gonna post this one.
Nah, I'm posting this shit, nigga. I'm gonna get my whole goddamn hood and my town. Boy, I wish they could have heard that goddamn
All right,
early
come on, jump
episode.
on
My,
in
my
it.
neighborhood gonna
Jump
be mad
in
at
it.
you, dog.
Jump in it.
No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't
Jump
gonna do that.
in
We ain't
it.
gonna do that.
Come on, the show
Hey,
is
listen.
live. Jump
No.
in it.
You got it, man.
Yeah, I got it.
You got
I got it.
You got it.
I got it.
You got it.
Cause I can tell my man, hey, Remy, it's my producer, young Remy, extraordinaire. You can cut the camera just over from Bun this way. You know what I'm saying?
You can't cut the audio though.
Shit. Oh, I can cut all that shit. I'm a hater. I'm a hater like a motherfucker, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hater.
Hater supreme.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, ain't no
Hater
shit.
of the year. Hey.
No, not the year.
Chappelle Show. Hey.
Yeah.
Not the year. Cause I know a nigga. I know a
That's
nigga.
Number one player.
Buck
haters
nasty.
first. Shirts first, blouses.
What I'm saying though.
This bitch wear drawers with dick holes in them.
See, I'm drinking this shit.
Yeah, that tequila. I'm glad you on tequila tonight. Cause tequila gon' mellow
Ease
you out,
it
man.
out.
That Tito's had you on some other shit, man. Tito's have you on some
Hey man, let's
unrelated
jump into some
shit.
topics because this nigga here, I'm gonna end up whooping his ass. Let's jump to some topics though.
Bet.
Some real shit. And look, I had a gang of topics, right?
Okay.
But some shit that kind of like some wild shit. Like y'all familiar with? I mean, not familiar, but y'all been keeping up with them fires in Hawaii, right? Maui.
Yeah, it's pretty. That shit.
I gotta admit,
Oh,
It's-
the fire is pretty.
No, I mean it's.
I gotta admit,
It's pretty dramatic.
Oh, I thought you said
It's burned down. They showed like a side to side of how much damage it is, and it's literally burned down the entire coastline.
Yeah, it's like what it say, like 80% of the city
I
destroyed.
mean, they keep trying to make it seem like it's wildfires, but clearly
it
they
gotta
feel
be something
like
else, right?
it's it started by
It got-
someone. It's intentional.
You're like, how does it burn Hawaii like that? First of all, Hawaii is it's an island. It's not like California. You know what I mean? We done seen wildfires in California do a lot of destruction, and you know what I mean.
Can I
Of
say
course
some, can I say some ignorant shit though? No, I mean,
If
because
you ready for my response,
no, but I'm touching on I'm
yeah, so
touching on
if you ready for my response, let's go.
because it was the same thought you had. Like it ain't like California. California has cities and shit like that, but it's a lot of trees, forestry out there in California, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like, damn, wildfires in California is one thing, but I'm like, damn, Hawaii got that many goddamn trees, they
No.
burn like that.
Hawaii got
personally
many
thought
trees,
it
but
was
I'm just-
like a volcano. I
But it
thought that's
being
what they were
dry.
gonna say.
To me, that'll make more sense. Like
Yeah.
a volcano erupted and
Right.
spilled over, that'll make more sense to me.
That
you know
would
what
make
I'm
more
saying?
sense. I'm just saying, like it's islands. Not even a peninsula. These are islands, and they're surrounded by water,
Bunch of water.
and they gotta have like a mist in the air. It gotta have some kind of moisture. How is it so much? I just think there's
It
something.
ain't
more.
Seattle, dog. Seattle rain all the
This is-
time.
no, but this is Hawaii, bro. Like they're in the ocean. They're in
Tropical
the middle of the
climate.
ocean.
Nigga, ain't you from Miami? It rain all the time down there? It's a mist
A
all the
lot
time?
though,
It
yeah.
rain
It
on and
does.
off, bro.
It's humid a lot though, yeah.
It'll
It's
be
not.
raining for 5 minutes. The sun will be out the next minute. You blink. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy out there.
And it's usually like in the afternoon. In Miami, it's like anybody from Miami will know. In the morning time, the daytime, you good. And then the afternoon come, you'll have some afternoon showers that'll pass through, and then everything is back good again. You know what I'm saying? So there's always like, and we're a peninsula. Florida's a peninsula, so it's like,
Literally.
how is Hawaii burning the way that it is? And like, we ain't never had nothing like that. We don't have fires in Miami.
I'm gonna
but,
tell you
like,
why, dog.
Yeah, I just think that it's more.
I got a theory.
I think they bombed that somewhere or something.
No, I don't.
It's probably for the economy too.
I'm
Yeah.
telling
They're
you, like,
doing
there
a lot
wasn't.
of
This
things
can't be
for their
something.
benefit. They
Yeah,
know that
of
it's
course.
going to cause a surge. The same way with all the car break-ins here in
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, it's made everyone over the state of Georgia, their insurance has gone up $100.
Yeah,
If they
insurance
start
is
to
high.
have those kind of like devastating insurance claims, that's going to cause everybody's insurance to go up, and it's going to make it impossible for them to afford to live even more than it is right now over
So
there.
guess what they're gonna
And
do?
Hawaii is expensive.
They
Yeah,
finna
and
turn.
they got a
They
lot
gonna
of
they gonna turn
drugs
Maui
over
to
there.
a
Like,
bigger.
they have a drug epidemic over there too.
Maui's about to turn to a bigger resort than it was.
Of course it is.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they gotta
Nobody
rebuild
gonna be able to
it.
Rebuild
live
They,
there.
they gotta rebuild
have to
it. So they
redo
finna make some
everything.
$1 million condos down there, all that type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just to
That's
make the
one
money
way
back.
to create some new.
Just to piggyback on that, I hope we don't. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole. It's just a question, man. How do we allow? I ain't gonna say how do we allow. How is it that we can see so many atrocities? Like, we know what's up here in America. Like, we know what's up. We know that our government really don't care about us, or the people who are in Congress and they don't really care about just the everyday Joe. They just really, you know what I mean? We know that corporations run America. How is it that we haven't come together and get like, you know what? Fuck this. We about to like rectify
Because the mass of people don't think like you do, I do, a lot of people do. The mass of the people don't think the government will fuck us over, and they will. You know what I'm saying? The folks that you vote for, let me tell you something. A woman and a man hold their spouse accountable for every action they do, but they never hold the person they vote for accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The hell you voting for? Shit, they ain't doing what the fuck they said they gonna do. Hey, let me go to city hall. Let me write Congress or whatever. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, that's
but
effective?
realistically,
You think that's effective?
when in politics, it's a numbers game. It's all about money. It's
True.
all about who can bring the most to the table, where it can be delegated and compensated for.
Corporations.
So they trying to move shit around, cut shit back, do
But see,
without
okay.
shit. School systems, they're trying to do without that stuff. They're trying to make it, and kids don't get no stimulation in school.
Exactly.
And
See,
they always
with
talking
that-
about they need this, they need the youth to be advocated for. They want people out here trying to uplift the community and change the dynamics, and then it's only people wanting to do football camps. They're not teaching kids how to apply for
that's what's up.
IDs and scholarships
Okay, listen.
and apply for their colleges. They need to know more than just the fact that they're athletic. I people like people.
So
who
do you
have-
vote though? You said it's a numbers game. Do you
Yeah.
vote? Do you vote?
Yes.
So do you see any power with withholding your vote?
No, I don't really believe in the whole politics. I believe that it's really just you're the
Bryce, how the
mascot.
fuck-
So
Bryce,
why
how-
would you vote, Bryce?
How the fuck you
I
voting if you
mean,
don't believe in it?
you can have faith in it, but at the end of the day, they still got a boss above them.
Okay,
But
well,
at-
hold on, let me say
Sorry,
this.
my
Let me,
bad, go ahead.
let me say
Right?
this. Let me say. Now, Vaughn,
Because she wouldn't even be able. She wouldn't have been able to answer that question if she said no.
no, but Vaughn, you, because this is on.
But do you really believe that they sitting in there crunching numbers about your opinion?
Yes. Let me tell you why. Vaughn.
You really believe that?
Yeah,
Not in the way that you think.
Hold on. Now, the only example I got, Vaughn can attest to it. Vaughn, we going to work, right? During election time.
Yeah.
You ever see them signs out there in the city we work in that say agents for such and such, agents for such and such? You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? All them agents hold their votes. You know what I'm saying? They hold their votes to vote for one person. And that one person, the lobbyists, whoever, gonna come to them and say, hey, this and the third. Hey, we're gonna fund our money to y'all if this is what we want. If black people did that, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but black people don't be educating themselves on economics. They too busy worried about social scenes and social topics. They're not worried about economics. And,
Is that all
and
black people
numbers.
or certain black
A
people?
majority,
vast majority.
of whoever they can captivate with whatever visual, like
So what-
visual
so-
stimulation.
so what about-
anybody they can
So
capture
what
their
about the
attention, they
ones?
got it.
What about the ones who are focused on that? What
Then
if we
they
are?
say you're
what-
Uncle Tom.
What if,
You sold out. That's really what people be saying. If black people,
You
if
think-
black
you-
people try
you-
to do better in their community, they be like, you're always gonna have your people that's like,
Yeah.
I support that they're coming back to do right, and then there's other people that's like, they just putting on.
Yeah, that's it.
But
It's
why
a
would you
front.
give a fuck about the
Yeah.
Why would you give a fuck about a motherfucker who don't know nothing about this shit and say you Uncle Tom and shit?
That's the difference.
But what
like,
about
it's
the
a
person that
mindset.
does know about it and still say you Uncle Tom?
Huh?
What about the person who is like educated on it and still say like you Uncle Tom?
I
Like you?
say they ignorant.
Envy.
Because guess what? Guess who Uncle Tom was?
That's an ego.
And goddamn,
He's a black man.
but he was the hero in that story, right?
Mm.
Everybody think he was a sellout. No, Uncle Tom was the fucking hero. So therefore, I already know you a
Depending on the
dumbass. You
lenses
just
that you
following
looking
suit. You know what I'm saying? You just heard another motherfucker say some false shit.
So do
So-
you? So back to what you were saying. Do you believe that in Maui it's gonna be the same kind of Katrina situation? How soon do you think their response for relief is gonna be?
Response for
Because
relief?
it's not.
No, they're
It's
gonna,
not
burn,
gonna be
they
quick.
gonna burn that
It's-
bitch
but
down.
it's not.
I'ma
It's
tell you that
a.
right
It's.
now.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it's a skin color thing sometimes with their response
Sometimes.
and relief.
No.
So
Ain't no
you gotta
sometimes.
think it's
There is no
it's-
sometimes.
Over there, what the first thing that I would be looking for is property. What kind of property battles do they have going on? Because right now there's probably a lot of things over there that have been generationally passed down as far as property
No,
value. And if they devastate and damage everything, then people have to be able to recuperate, apply for things to revitalize all that. If they can't, they're automatically going to lose that. So then when you go to politics, there's people that vote for people for the right thing, but then when it comes down to what's above that, then it trumps it, and they be like, well, my hands are tied.
No, when you say looking at the property value and all that type of shit, you talking about the common person?
I think
the
because a lot
Aborigines
of
over there?
times, I think because a lot of times governments or cities want to push private ownership out. They're trying to buy people out, and when they can't buy you out, they will force you out.
Yes.
Well,
So
that's
this
not a
is
sometimes thing. That's a
but this-
historically
No, this going
like
down.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. This is like a
That's what it
mass
is.
Listen to me.
devastation.
Listen to me. When Maui, when that fire
They have
burns
done
down,
this multiple
when that
times
fire
in
burns
multiple
down,
cities.
and Maui gets rebuilt, it's gonna be the Jeff Bezos, the Zuckerberg. What's the motherfucker name?
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, it's
The
gonna be
Winfrey.
almost
It's gonna be the big
impossible for
motherfuckers that run
anybody
all
to do
that shit.
the Oprah Winfrey's.
Oprah Winfrey's. It's gonna be them big motherfuckers. Man, ain't no man. All them folks that was
The Obamas.
no what's
But you know, the last time it was a wildfire, it was over in another continent, and it was all of like the most vital nutrient-rich plants. They were killing like plants that had been around for thousands of years, and that's what it was about because the food and stuff that we eat right now has a lot of chemicals in it. They know,
True.
like, they
Especially here in
know
America, bro. Lord have
origin
mercy.
wise where the most healthiest resources are, and if they set fires where these resources are, they will make it obsolete for people to have these resources.
That's not true.
It's-
Because
That's what
I
you
mean,
it's
to an
just some-
extent,
I
to
feel
an
like some
extent,
deeper things that could be happening.
because fire, but fire is a purifier. There are some trees, and this is fact. This is scientific fact. There are some trees, some plants that thrive better after the fire. Like they need that fire to kind of like burn the stuff out so that the regrowth can grow. As far as like you said, I had an opinion on what you were saying about the food being poisoned. That's yeah, here in America,
The worst.
they're trying to wipe us out. And it started out years ago, and when I say us, I mean black people. They trying to wipe us out. They tried through slavery.
That was the whole point of that movie. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
What
they tried
movie?
through slavery.
Listen, though.
They
They
tried
found
through
Tyrone.
Oh yeah.
they tried through laws after slavery. They tried through sickness and disease. You know what I mean? Tuskegee experiment when they gave all them boys syphilis and like was like effing them up. And even these things now, from COVID to AIDS and all of these other things, man, they've tried chemically, biologically, mentally, physically. They've tried everything they could do or they could think of to stop black people.
They can't break your spirit. That's the problem.
They can't.
Shit.
But the problem,
They can't.
they probably could do
One
a
thing
better
about
spirit
us-
on their
one thing
can as
about
you do
us,
biologically.
We not gonna like you, but I'ma pray for you.
No, but the thing is, physically,
Bryce, you don't go
That's
to
for real.
Bryce. You ain't never been in the hood, like a
Yes.
real hood.
Yes.
Them motherfuckers. Don't,
why you think Bryce ain't never been in the hood? Because he speaks with good.
no, I asked.
Shots
I
fired.
No, I asked. Man, there's some motherfuckers, man, that don't want shit because
what-
Yeah, some people that
everybody
don't want
around
shit.
them live like they live. They think this is normal life.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily their fault.
Who fault is it?
It's just what they're like a creature of their environment, you know?
Because
You
but-
can only teach somebody as much as you know. So if it's like this is where they always been, this is all they know. Then
Okay,
they not necessarily like they don't want the more because they don't necessarily know that the more is out there or what they're missing out on.
Now watch this.
I'm missing out on maybe money. That would be like a little bit of a chase, but
which
like,
is a disease. Money is a disease.
yeah,
people
but if
listen
people
to me
don't
now.
know
I'm
watch
that they're
telling
this
you
go.
missing
now.
out on a
Watch
7-star
this.
resort,
Money
they're
is
not
a
gonna be thinking it.
disease. I
Let-
know you think that it make you popular, it make you pop, and it make you it gives
hey.
the illusion of it's a good thing, but
Hold on.
money is a disease.
Now watch this. The conversation we had earlier, right? About me being from the country, this and the third.
You are from the country.
I am. But if I didn't know no better, if I wasn't taught no better, I would still be there just making minimum. You know what I'm saying? But I knew the world was bigger than what the fuck I was seeing. Hell, my father never left there. But he told me, he said, son, you can't stay here. You gonna have to leave here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go.
Explore the world.
So shit, and that's what he told me. You know
What
what I'm
did your mom say?
Huh?
What did your mom say?
My mom, being a typical black woman, she didn't want me to leave.
Yeah, stay home, son.
But
My,
you see
my,
what
par-
I'm
my,
saying?
my parents had 4 kids. It was 3 girls and it's me, the only boy, the youngest. My mom didn't want me to leave. My daddy like, shit, that boy got to go. I raised him to be a man, he going to have to go. If he don't want to be here, he got to go.
Your daddy was waiting around for you to
But you know what my daddy told me? He said, nigga, I ain't
waiting to kick your ass out.
No, that's what he
18
said.
out the
No,
door.
no, let me tell you, my daddy told me. I remember this conversation, dog, like it was yesterday. It was July the 2nd, the year 2000. It was 3:15 that morning because I was moving to Virginia. My daddy told me, boy, I ain't kicking you out of here. It was your choice to leave, so you can always come back here. My daddy went cuss. My dad looked at me and said, boy, don't bring your motherfucking ass back here because you got to. You come back here because you want to. He said, I don't give a fuck where you go on God's green earth. Make sure you got enough money to come back here and drop of a dime. Dog, I had, dog, I'm telling you,
Don't
dog.
cry, bro.
I ain't finna cry,
Oh,
nigga.
my bad.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit, dog, man, like, to let my daddy tell me that shit, like,
Yeah.
okay, bet, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm dipping, dog, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I know it's hard for you to see your only son get the fuck up out this bitch, but you gotta go.
You interpreted it as your old boy giving you his blessing to go and like pushing you out, and that really was his cry for you to stay.
Huh? That wasn't his cry for me to stay.
It was.
The fuck, nigga, my daddy never had me back from shit, nigga.
All right.
Here go the thing though, dog.
I'll let you.
No. I'm gonna tell. No. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. This is my first time ever telling you about my father, right? I gave you a motherfucking 15-second goddamn journey. Mm-hmm. He been my father for 46 fucking years. Mm-hmm. You can't tell me what the fuck he was thinking when he was talking to me, nigga. 46 years with this nigga.
Yeah.
I gave you 15 seconds of this nigga life.
Yeah.
Neither one of y'all can. What the hell?
But he a man,
What
though.
you mean?
Just because that's your dad, nigga, you is not him.
No. Let me tell you some real shit.
He a man, though.
I talked to this man, dog. I talked
he a
to this
man.
man.
Fuck that mean?
He a man.
What you mean with it
With a
mean?
son.
Interpretation of the
So you.
Hold on. Y'all niggas don't talk to y'all father? Y'all don't sit back and like, pop, this, that, and the third, son. Man,
Well,
I
first
talked
of all,
to my father, dog.
First of all, my old boy left me when I was a baby. I tried to move him into my house, had him living there, and he was still ungrateful and basically told me he wasn't really trying to be like no father to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And he moved out, and he in a nursing home in Alabama somewhere right now. You know what I mean? As much as I've tried to do. So that's first of all. You know what I mean? Second of all, your father's a black man who's a father to a black child, black boy becoming a man. So am I. So are you. Not there yet, but you'll get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there are certain things that are, like my son told me the other day, and I was talking to him. He was like, well, you know, Dad, there are certain things, you know, this is life and things change. And I was like, there are certain things that are constant. You know what I mean? The experience of a black man in America, there's a line that is a constant there that we can all relate to. That's why we could jump and shout about the I don't want to say like in a celebratory way, but we do celebrate it. We celebrate the fact that we rebelled against the white shit going on in Alabama and Montgomery when they whooped their ass over in Montgomery. You know why? Because there's a line that we all share in common. That's why we celebrate that. Even though we weren't there firsthand to whoop the ass, we celebrate that because we understand exactly where they were coming from in their rebellion, in their fight back against what we saw as more than just a couple men jumping on an older black man. We saw that as the theme of history of black people in America. You know what I'm saying? White people get to do what they want. Let me finish. White people get to do what they want to do. So when I'm saying to you that your dad said one thing to you, but his intent was something different, I say that along that thin thread that we all share in common as black fathers. Like, he may have said that to you in order to encourage you to be a man, but deep down on the inside, you know what I mean? I want me deep down on the inside, even though my son is becoming a man. He's 21 years old. He'll be 22 in July, but I still want to put my arm around him and say, hey, listen, you know what I mean? Like, blah, blah, blah. And I tell him, nigga, nah, I'm proud. I told him the other day, I'm proud of you becoming a man who you are, making decisions on your own, and you got your own fuck-ups and your own rebounds from your fuck-ups, and I'm proud of you, but at the same time, I still want to gather him under my wings and brood over him as if he was a small chick.
You gonna talk for 15 minutes? Can I talk?
I mean, you listening, I'm just filling in.
Yeah, but I'm goddamn.
Go ahead, do your thing. Bro, go ahead, my man.
All right, so I understand what you're saying, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You put in the so-called new civil rights movement in Montgomery compared to what we did back then. Man, my father was born in 1936.
Okay.
Dog, I never heard my father. So in the 60s, my daddy was in his 30s,
Mm-hmm.
in his prime of his life. I never heard him talk about that shit. I told my son, I got 3 older sisters, I told them about that shit. But daddy said, I said, man, fuck you mean daddy said? Daddy ain't never talked about that shit. I said, y'all scared to talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him. My daddy didn't do none of that goddamn marching back then, dog. None of that shit. You know what he said? Why he never do that shit? Because they was fucking cowards. He said because his father raised him to be a fucking man, not to go take no ass whooping that all the motherfucking civil rights did, took an ass whooping. He said, nigga, and I would never tell you, he said, nigga, I would never tell you to sit here and take an ass whooping because your friend's taking an ass whooping. So when you tell me, dog, how my father think, nigga, I'm going to tell you one thing, dog, I respect. Keep your thoughts to your goddamn self. Because I was raised by a man. You understand me? So however you think about my father, how you think about me, nigga, you totally fucking wrong, dog. When you look at me, you see a fucking man. When I look at you, I see a man. You understand? So you got to give me that respect, D-Boy, like I give you. Don't think you put in perspective that, goddamn it, this what the fuck we doing. Nah, it ain't what we do, dog. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by a man, dog. That nigga wasn't no fucking coward. A lot of them civil rights niggas was fucking cowards, dog. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather, he wasn't no fucking coward.
What makes you think they was a coward though?
Cause they took ass whippings.
From what? Like from what perspective?
From whoever. White folks, whoever. That's what my father said. My father said his daddy went out there and he went out there because his daddy told him, nigga, you don't be a man solo, then go out here and click up with 5 other men and become a fucking coward and get your ass kicked. That ain't how it go. If I stand like a man right here and a nigga come to that goddamn door and whoop his ass. If my goddamn cousin stand like a man like this and come to the door, me and him finna whoop his ass. We gonna stand like men. You ain't finna come in no water hose and whoop my ass. I got guns every goddamn well.
Don't you think some people are just set out on dummy missions?
But-
Like you saying that you came from a man, right?
Yeah.
Your daddy was a real man.
Yes.
What makes you think that they came from that?
Who was they?
Any of them other people? What makes
Man,
you
but
think
I
that
ain't-
they had anybody telling them don't go out to the street and crash out?
Hold on, explain that. Say what now?
They didn't have. They might not have had nobody telling them don't go out
Okay.
here and crash out for something that you don't even know what you're standing for. Some of them people
so
really
that,
just wanted to be
and
clicked up.
that goes what my daddy said, man. Fuck them. This is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out here and be a fool because they being a fool. This
Right,
is what
but-
we doing.
Well, you're asking me, and I don't mean no disrespect to your old boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you that there's a line that we all share. Period. As black men, there's a line that we all share, bruh. All us when that if me, you, and Vaughn, we go outside, bro, and we see a bunch of cops pull up. There's one thing gonna go through our mind. And it may not be the same sequentially, but we gonna be like, okay, how the fuck this shit finna go down?
Exactly.
We trying to figure out what the fuck, because we share that thin thread. You know what I mean? That is common with us all. It's no disrespect to what your whole boy was saying or how he was explaining it to you, but I'm just telling you that there's a thin line that we all share. No, I can't. Obviously, I don't know what your old boy was thinking. I wasn't born in 1930 something. I can't, but I can kind of relate because I'm a black man living in America and still having to deal with racism. It may not have been to the degree that your dad dealt with it, and it may not be to the degree that he saw going on. And
But
your dad's opinion is that they just took ass whoopings. So, and I know for a fact, like I and this is just me. I kind of lean with Malcolm X more than I do Martin Luther King.
I do too.
All right, so you think Malcolm ain't get pressed and get his fucking face pushed into the concrete? You think they ain't everything? You think that everything that you've ever seen about Malcolm is the whole of his life? No, obviously no. Hell nah. Malcolm went through shit that we probably won't even like understand. But Malcolm was who Malcolm was. And like I said, I lean with Malcolm. Like I'm riding with Malcolm harder than I do with Malcolm. Martin. And I think Martin is more to the picture of what you're talking about, going out there and just getting his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just that, bro. It wasn't just that. But when you got
Soon as Morton started talking about fighting back, they killed his ass.
But listen, bro, if
It's not
I
that.
guarantee you,
That's not why.
if there's a force who is larger than the resources that you have, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying all the way back down, bro, but you're gonna rethink your strategy if you got a whole army of motherfuckers saying, listen, we gonna come kill your whole family, not just you. We gonna kill your kids. We gonna kill your wife. We gonna bomb your whole shit. Then we going after your mama, like they did Martin Luther King, like how they killed his mama right inside of Ebenezer.
It's a
You know what I'm saying?
mental
We
thing.
gonna come after
That's
that
a
whole
mind
shit.
thing.
What you
They
gonna
try
start
to-
to
they
think
try to
is
fuck
you're not
people's
gonna
minds
think
up when they
your
do stuff
strength
like
is gonna
that.
be like, you know what?
you mean?
I gotta rethink my strategy.
what
It's not
they
about
do.
me being scared.
If
It's
they
not
could
about me
take a
being a
man's
bitch ass
power
nigga. It's
away
not
and
about
mentally,
all these other
they
things.
could
I gotta
defeat
think
him,
for other people's
even if he's
lives.
strong
Me, I ain't
physically.
scared to die. I ain't scared to die. I'm ready. Like, what's happening? I guarantee you right now. You know what I'm saying? I got my fire in my book bag. It go down to somebody talking about they trying to go after my family. I'm going out there with all the bullets I got, and I'm going hard. Now after that, after you gone, they saying, oh, we got your family next. So it's more than just you and your old boy and your boy telling you stuff that got more to do with you. You gonna put your life on the line for little Jamie. Tell me, nah. I'm a bust. I'll bust little Jamie ass and throw his ass over the river if you don't tell me you love white men. You know you gonna say to yourself, I love white men, And in the back of your mind is, when I get the opportunity, I'm going to kill this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But at that moment, when you got to make a decision, you're going to say, yeah, I love white men, man. Hey, ain't no problem, bro. I'll be to work tomorrow at 9 o'clock. No problem. I'll be there. You going to play the game. So all that shit you talking?
Hey,
all
you know what's crazy, though? You can apply your thoughts on me, which is fucking crazy. Do you know my son 14 years old, though? You know how the talks me and this boy done had?
I don't know all the talks that y'all have had.
I have told my son, man, if I gotta die for this name, this Johnson name, dog, I'm gonna die for it.
Damn right.
So do you feel like you talk to your son because your father didn't necessarily share so much of his past? Like, do you share?
No, my father shared his past with me. I let my son know who we are. My son is named after me and my father. You know what I'm saying? So this is your name is more than just your name, son. This is why you are named this.
So do you raise your son to be?
So you told your son that the Johnson name come from the plantation that y'all was working on, that your people was working on?
Yes.
Okay, so when he stand up for Johnson, he's standing up for who?
Guess what?
Yeah, all right.
My kid's mom, they from the islands.
Okay.
And she said, we were never slaves. Bitch, y'all was slaves like a motherfucker.
How you got dropped off in the
Y'all
islands?
was slaves before we were slaves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I tell him, I don't hide shit from my son, dog.
Okay, so why is it such a big thing to reveal the whole of the struggle, bro?
What you mean the whole of the struggle?
What'd you say?
I said my relatives was on the other side of the slave trade.
Now, that's cool. I mean, yeah, we can't hold it against you.
Family tree wise, it's crazy to look
we
back.
Can't hold it against
definitely.
You. But hold on, real
well,
quick.
I got Cherokee Indian and Bahamian.
What hole you talking about?
But
you just said something about a hole.
I was saying like the thing that you teach your son, you know what I mean? I just, and it's hard because I don't want to cross the boundary, but open the gates and let him be free to his own thought. Even if what he thinks about what you're saying to him is not necessarily.
But why are you assuming that I'm not letting him think freely? I'm telling him our past.
Because you telling him.
No, because I'm telling him, dog, because I'm telling him.
And he's going to come to his own conclusion about that, though.
Right. So why you think I'm holding shit from him? I'm just telling him our past. I'm not telling you to think a certain way.
Imposing
your
yourself.
Nah. Is he going to be like me? Of course he's not going to be like me, dog.
Now, we already know Jamie
ain't
going to be like you.
My goddamn, like, I grew up in the hood.
That boy way smarter than you.
He's supposed to be.
Damn right.
He's supposed to be.
Damn right. I agree with you.
My son go to a STEM
I don't say that as an insult.
He go to a STEM school now, and I'm glad of that shit.
Yeah.
Niggas be trying to ask, damn, Jamie getting big. He ain't playing football no more? No.
He don't need to.
He gonna be an engineer. You know what I'm saying?
Damn
so
right.
when y'all sons goddamn it playing ball, my son gonna count his money and be an accountant, whatever the fuck he gonna do, whatever. He gonna design a stadium that your son's playing.
In.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like, damn, what the fuck I'm gonna say, man?
It's that tequila.
My daddy never it is.
That
you know
cup
what I'm saying?
Is sipping you.
My daddy never intended for me to be raised in the hood.
Oh my gosh.
The neighborhood I grew up in, my daddy got the second house built over there.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time I came a teenager, now that was 6 years before I was born. But by the time I came a teenager, 15 years old, shit, my little partners they was selling dope, all type of shit. It became the hood. Mm-hmm. It was crackheads running around that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. But some of them crackheads, even them older niggas, like, hey, nigga, your daddy, this and third nigga. I said, no, I'm finna go to college. Everything was cool. My little homie was 4-5 years younger than me. He was selling dope on the block. But shit, when I come home, nigga was giving me money and shit. I don't want you out here. Fuck you mean, nigga? I ain't gotta be out here like this shit. I'm just coming to holler at y'all. Nah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Take this shit. I'm gonna take you back up to this college and all that type of shit. All right, cool. I respect that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? His little brother got out of jail. He had did 10 flat. You know what I'm saying? When he got home, first thing he did, took care of his folks, took care of my folks. You know what I'm saying? I come home, he looking at me, and I like, shit, nigga, hey, my mama telling me, I hear what you doing. Man, I gotta look out for that shit, man. You know, I'm out here doing this, that, and the third, dog, but I'm gonna make sure they straight. I said, dog, I respect that. You need something from me? He said, no, nigga, do you need something from me? I said, no, I'm good. I respect what you're doing for my folks. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, me coming out of that situation and moving up here and living where I live up here, like, man, my son, I look at my son all the time, dog. My son 14, cuz he ain't nothing like I was at 14. My son a fucking square, dog. And I'm cool with it. Cause he ain't supposed to be out there like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Cause if my son out here running the streets, dog, at 14 years old, dog, I done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up bad. You know what I mean? But he ain't doing that shit.
Do you think everybody feels like that?
I don't give a fuck about how everybody feel. I'm living my life. I'm doing shit for me and my family. I don't do shit for nobody else.
Right, but I mean,
Nobody.
I thought we were speaking objectively though. Like I thought we were speaking objectively, like as far as the concerns of our whole community as black people. See, you got a lesson that you're passing on to your son, and your son hopefully will pass on to his son, that'll create the legacy. But you just said one of your homeboys who didn't have the advantage that you had was doing things that you probably wouldn't think, that nobody really, only the hustle instilled in him. You take care of the people that you love. You take care of the people that you esteem. You take care of the people that you respect. And that's what he was doing without having a father there to say, hey, my nigga, don't do this or don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as us taking care of it, it doesn't matter. Like if you have, like, we not all gonna have that person to speak that to us, dog. We not always. And I had a stepfather, but he wasn't shit. He was a coke head. You know what I mean? And he was abusive to my mom and abusive. And I had to pull. Yeah, never mind. But
He's still alive?
nah, he dead. He
You want to go get him? And go get him?
Hey, boy, I had his ass ducking a couple times before though.
No. You straight?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the point that I'm trying to say. That I think that's, you know, in a nutshell, like, you were fortunate to have your pops to speak those things to you, and that's a blessing. But then there's people who ain't got they pops to speak that to them, and there's some of them who get it, and they learned it from the streets. We learn how to take care of each other from the streets because whether you realize it or not, niggas on the block, they become a family, bro. Niggas talk to each other, hey, boy, much love. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, bro, XYZ, blah, blah, I see you tomorrow, much love. Hey, and we adopt that family type of thing. That's just something that's ingrained in us as a people.
And I ain't tripping on that. My homeboys that in my neighborhood that grew up on the block doing this and the third, some with the jail, some did not. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I look at them like they still my partners. We still act like we brothers. They look at me like brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them, man, I was trying, he did some time. And he still look at me, and he always say, "Man, you the brother that didn't get locked up." I said, "What you mean, dog?" And then we was grown before he started calling me brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because he always thought I looked at him a certain way, but I never did, dog. I mean, what you was doing, getting locked up, is a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on that, dog. I'll never trip on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You my partner regardless. Now, did he turn life around? Like a motherfucker he did, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he's my nigga Rock is an extraordinary nigga right now, dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I love what the fuck he stand for. Like, he don't like to hear me goddamn get upset. Hey, bro, what the fuck you on? You know what I'm saying? We need to pray, you know what I'm saying? This, then third, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, about some little shit. I be talking to you on the phone.
But sometimes I just need to vent, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I don't want my wife and my kids to hear me just upset. You know what I'm saying? Because to them, I'm the cool one. You know what I'm saying? But I get problems too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? His nigga see me during the day, and I just had shit on my mind. I'm moving. Bro, you good? I'm like, yeah. It might be 30 minutes later. Bro, you sure you straight? I'm like, yeah, but I just be thinking, you know what I'm saying? Well, my kids tell me all the time, Daddy, sometimes it's hard to talk to you because when that look on your face. But I'm always thinking. And sometimes I have a perplexed look on my face because I'm trying to figure something out. You know what I'm saying?
Later we're going to talk about some spiritual stuff, bro, about that. We're going to talk about that. What else you got on the table, man?
No, we got some shit.
You say you like to hear?
Yeah.
Like to hear what? You can't hear men sharpen men, goddamn. That's what men do behind closed doors.
Say less.
You got a man?
No.
Oh, you can't do this shit.
No.
Now, Vaughn hit me on some stuff first. Hold on, damn.
Moving right
We ain't
along.
talking about shit. We ain't talking. Hold on.
Yeah, we got
to speed through this shit.
Let's go.
So we got okay. It was a young couple, had a baby, right? Trying to have a baby, right? So the doctor ended up pulling the head, severing the head, decapitating the baby's head off the body. You know what I'm saying? And then didn't tell the couple and then act like they had the C-section, do the C-section, but just pull the body out the C-section. You know what I'm saying? So they said that they told her the baby, I guess they told her the baby was stillborn, whatever. So what they did was wrap the baby up real tight in a blanket and just prop the head on the body, right?
Bro, that is
And they didn't know the head was decapitated till the funeral home called them and told them
Yeah,
the
within
head
4
wasn't attached
days.
to the body.
Within 4 days of it happening, they were urgently rushing them to cremate their baby. Like, they didn't even get to see their baby.
No, they did see him.
they cremated the
But
baby.
not enough to really be.
I mean,
able
they
to
saw him in the
tell,
hospital, but it was
like,
wrapped up, and they just thought the baby was dead.
They told them immediately before they could do autopsies, before they could do anything medically for the baby, they immediately urged them to go on with the cremation process, have the funeral, and once the baby arrived to the funeral home, they had to document what was there because it was not documented in files.
Wait, where was this at?
Riverdale.
The
Oh my
the
God!
crazy-
this is
Okay, well, let's put it.
No, it was in South Carolina.
No, it was here.
I thought it was in Charleston.
No, it was here. it was on the side. It was Clayton County, Riverdale.
Oh no, that's crazy.
That's
Let's
crazy.
put it in the proper perspective, though. Let's put it in the proper perspective before we give because the opinion that we're about to give is we know not all of, but we got a roundabout picture of what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But just think about it if you were in the situation.
It's traumatizing.
Okay, so
But you don't know what's going on. You
in the
don't
situation-
know that
hold on,
this
hold on.
doctor decapitated your baby.
Hold on. In the
No.
situation as the parents,
As the parents, you don't know anything. All you know is you got handed your baby and your baby is stillborn. You don't know anything until the investigation starts.
I see what you're
So
saying.
you don't have a reaction in the hospital. You don't really, or your only reaction in the hospital is to what your doctors that you've trusted.
But have
Your-
you
your-
ever,
your
have you
OBGYN?
ever had a first-hand experience with women and how they actually feel in the hospital?
Who
A lot
has
of black
you asking me
women-
what?
A lot of black women don't feel heard by
You
their
asked me what?
doctors.
You asked me do I have
Have you,
what?
have
They
you
don't feel
ever?
what?
They don't feel heard by their doctors. Like a lot of times, women don't have like really a voice medically. We give birth to babies in the hospital. Women do in ways that are really not humanely the most logical. Like laying on your back against gravity is not the best way for a woman
should be
to give
squatting.
birth.
Man,
But they tell women that
I
it's
got-
so dangerous to have a baby at home, yet they've been doing it for the last thousands of years. But all of a sudden, they feel like you need to be hooked up to all this shit, drugged up to all this medicine, having all these people yelling and disregarding what you're saying, how you feel in this foreign environment. So
I think
this girl being a first-time
I think it's
parent.
a choice of doctors.
But this girl being a first-time
Nah, I think
parent,
it's
you don't
beyond that,
understand.
bro.
Think about how they did
choose
with
your doctor?
COVID. Think about how
Yeah.
they did with COVID and made people
Not if you
literally.
got-
They told them, you don't get this vaccine, you aren't going to be able to take care of yourself. You're not going to be able to go to work. You won't be able to sustain an income. So when people or whatever financial situation they was in, when people go into the hospital, one, they're looking at if you're an organ donor. Two, they're looking at what kind of insurance do you have. Can you even afford to be here?
That's true.
Or are we getting stuck with your bill
like
and
a
sending it
motherfucker.
out?
That is
because
true.
what they will do is let you die and donate all your organs because you are an
Absolutely.
organ donor and you don't know anybody to advocate for you and you're really not that educated on what type of things you can actually speak up for or decline or ask for more information on. There's a lot of things that people be informed on. First time parents, it's exciting. You know, you don't know that you think you're gonna trust the medical staff. Maybe
Absolutely.
it's
You're
emergency.
trusting
and they
them the
need-
whole-
You're not gonna get in their way
through
if
all
they tell
three
you we need to
trimesters.
look at your
But
baby right now.
Bryce, I understand what you're saying. You made valid points.
So they probably made them
But-
feel like, let's
but-
just hurry up.
But
This
Bryce,
is, y'all
but
are
Bryce,
in a
that
compromising
doctor,
position.
what's her name? Dr. Tracy St. Julie.
Was she white or black?
She was black. I think she had been in practice 29, 30 years when this happened.
Well, I was about to say some wild jobs.
You know what I'm saying? 29 to 30 years when this happened. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say
But y'all
some
gotta
wild
remember,
job.
at the end of the day, we're all still people with professions.
No, we are. We
Yeah,
are.
she still got her own life to go home to. You don't know what
What does
kind of
that
day
mean?
she
What
was-
does that mean, though?
I'm saying you don't know what kind of day she was having. You don't know what
That's-
I
kind
don't
of
give
week
a
she
fuck
was
what day
I'm
you
about to
having,
say.
goddamn.
You
You
don't
treat
know.
me like I don't give a fuck
Bruh.
what type of day you having. If my daughter, my wife, my sister, my niece, my cousin, my best friend will ever having a baby, you treat this like this. This is the most prized possession you about to
That
have.
is,
Hold up.
again,
Hold
going
up.
back to
Hold
a
up.
couple
Back to
episodes
the
Hold up.
spiritual
That's an
conversation.
ideal that you're following.
You have to stop saying that, bro.
That's an
they
ideal.
don't give a fuck that you don't give a fuck about that, bruh. That's the thing about that.
They
bruh.
not thinking
Man,
about
you
that.
can't
They're
dog.
not
And
thinking about
Smoov, that's
that,
the
bruh.
idea that you follow, that they care.
That's
you're-
just like
if
some of
you're-
your
Man.
coworkers,
if you're a
bro.
car
Some of your
salesman,
Man, y'all cats is
if you're
wrong,
a car
cuz.
salesman and you know that you can wheel and deal somebody and
You
get
gonna
them
wheel
to
and
spend
deal the
more-
heck out of them.
Okay, you gonna
Hold
wheel
on,
and deal
hold on,
them.
hold on,
And
hold
all
on.
they
Salesman.
thinking-
Hold
And all they
on.
thinking about is I got a 15-year-old daughter that need a
hold
car.
Hold on.
I'm about to send my kid off to college. This sound like a good idea.
Hold on, but as a doctor, you can't sit here and choose. I'm gonna put my best in this surgeon. I'm gonna slack on this surgery.
We agree.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think they intentionally choose to do that.
What the
but
fuck
they're
you just can't
human.
say, oh, I don't want to do this shit when a mother come in with got them 3 bullet holes and I can save them. I don't want to do this shit. I'm gonna take 2 out, let the motherfucker die.
But they do
But
that
people
though.
do that all the time.
They do that.
But let me tell you something, dog. If it ain't in you to give your all in every goddamn situation, dog.
I don't disagree.
Unfortunately,
Why the
there's
fuck
not a
you choosing
vetting
this
process
shit?
I don't
the same way
disagree.
they do with police officers.
I don't disagree. Like
Police officers, it's a vetting process. of Police officers.
No, but what I'm saying is, you're saying why would somebody become in the medical field to be caring for people?
Yeah,
if they
like,
don't
why
have
would
the
you become a
compassion
police
and
officer if you
and
don't wanna
the
protect and serve?
responsibility? But no, why are you going to be a police officer if
Man,
you're
somebody smoking a
insecure and
cigar in this
hostile
motherfucker,
against
man,
other
that shit.
races?
That's a cigar.
There's somebody out there, boy. Somebody out there got a cigar.
I wish it was a blunt.
You can say it. Yeah. This shit ain't goddamn. Hey, look at it, man. I
see a bright smile behind the pores. That's all I can say.
I don't like that, man. Like, man, I feel like when you
The
take
craziest
on,
part is they try to give them $10,000
Hey,
and
Jamie,
send them
man.
on their way
I'm
because
sorry.
they didn't even know no better.
Smoov, man. Listen,
and it
bro.
wasn't until the funeral home said something that they launched an investigation, and now they're trying to offer them $23 million.
Hey,
What I'm telling
not
you
enough
is
money
the
in the
medical
world.
industry ain't running out of funds no time soon. So if anybody gonna go hard, go all the way in on them.
Smoov,
Man,
I just want
They
to say
be
this to you,
knowing,
brother.
they make you sign all
we're gonna
kind of
talk
HIPAA
about what you
laws
said. Ain't
and
not enough.
everything.
It's not enough.
Smoov,
I'm finna play.
not.
I'm finna play
It's
devil
not.
advocates on some
It's
shit.
not,
man,
bro.
I just, bro,
Let's talk about it, because I already got the answer, so we can talk about it.
it's the ideal
Of what?
that you follow. And I'm not saying this is a constant in your life. I'm just
what
saying.
you say earlier?
What's that
Bad
about?
moral corrupts good character.
Yeah, bad company
Yes,
corrupt
so,
good character.
So
You said it.
imagine the lady pulls the head off the baby. She's everybody's boss. What you think they got to do?
Y'all
Follow
be
her
They
quiet.
gonna
lead?
follow her.
And it may not be the first case.
Everybody's licenses is compromised. Everybody's integrity is compromised.
You said the idea that I follow.
Yeah.
What I follow?
The idea you follow that, oh, if you're a doctor, then
You supposed to have a moral compass.
you got a moral compass and you're not going to do something that's not, why would a doctor do this, X, Y, Z? Or why would a lawyer, not tell the truth? Or why would a judge be unfair? Or why would a police officer arrest
so-
somebody?
And you
Oh,
see,
oh,
they
oh,
done
oh,
show,
oh,
they
oh,
done show proof of the people, the
no.
surgeons and shit, talking
That's just
shit
my
about people while they doing surgery on them, making all kind of racist jokes and stuff. So clearly the people is in it for the
Let me
money.
defend myself. No, nigga, I'm talking about a doctor. I don't give a fuck about no judge.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Hold on, dog.
You like, you talking about a doctor.
Hold on. I'm talking about a doctor.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about no judge, no police officer, none of that shit.
Okay.
I feel like if just me, person,
Exactly.
if you want to save lives, save everybody's lives. The unborn, the motherfucker that shot, whatever, the alcoholic, whoever.
Okay.
You know
What
I'm
about
saying?
pastors? What about preachers?
What about them?
Bro,
You supposed to be in the
it's all the
pool,
same
babe. You supposed to be preaching the
It's
truth.
gonna, it
But
can
hold on,
apply
dog,
to
hold
any
on, hold on.
profession,
But then-
right?
Dog,
that
we
can
not-
apply to
we-
any
we
profession.
not-
Okay,
we
let's
not
talk
talk-
about doctors then. Doctors don't always. Every doctor doesn't have a moral compass.
But not
Every
to-
doctor-
but do
every
y'all
doctor
know-
doesn't
do
give
y'all
a
know
fuck.
That honestly, when doctors are trained in their schooling, they are trained to not show emotion.
They don't care, bro.
They can't be empathetic, but it's because of insurance.
You've been in the
Because
hospital.
if you go in and you admittedly
You've been in the
say,
doctors.
I'm apologizing because I know I fucked up, that means that they have to transcribe this now in its account on a public record of what you said.
It's
And
like
that
Yelp.
is- and then now it's going to be
Yelp.
investigated.
You got 2 stars on Yelp now.
Doctors can come in and tell you the facts, but they can't come in and be all touchy-feely in their feelings and being like, I'm sorry, I fucked up. I should have did this better. But
You think that
They're
because
gonna
they
have to
doctors
pay for
that they
that.
not? You think that because they doctors that they give a heck? That-
they
that
got
mean-
insurance covering them too
Why
if
you
they fuck
censoring
up.
yourself on my show, dog? You can cuss, nigga. You can cuss. I'm a cuss. She cuss. He cuss. Everybody cuss.
We all
so
cuss.
This is my thing, yo, dog. So am I
Go
wrong?
ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Nigga, then fuck it then. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong? Am I wrong?
Okay.
Am I wrong, dog, for not counting society out and still believing in people, dog?
Yes.
I'm wrong for that shit.
Well, I don't.
You're
I
not-
don't
it's a
like
naive
to. I don't
thing
like
Do
to
you
say.
do you understand? Do you understand, dog? Do you
Shut
understand?
no,
the
do you
fuck
think?
up.
Do you
Yes.
understand? Do you understand that we not gonna make it in life until we depend on certain people, and some of them people that we don't have no personal relationship with, dog?
I'm sorry, bro. The people we depending on in life is fucking failing us right now. That's the problem. Like,
The problem is
That's
that
why
people
you
aren't
can't
listening to
fucking
their
put your faith
intuition.
into these
they're
people.
seeing stuff and then still not believing what they're seeing because they're intuitively
like these people is in certain professions and they're not even doing their profession.
Man,
Come on,
they
baby.
want to assert themselves to their profession.
Bun, shut the fuck up.
All right.
How?
No. I'm talking to my brother.
No.
No. I'm talking to my
I'ma
brother.
stay out of it.
Hold on.
I'm gonna stay out of it.
I'm
As
talking
a matter
about.
of fact, I gotta.
I'm talking to my little brother right now,
Exit
dog.
stage left.
I'm talking to my little brother right now. I ain't seen Cam, and that's my fault. I ain't seen him. He ain't been here, but I could have seen him. But Cam went to a surgery. Everything worked out. Now, when I talked to him today, shit might be a little fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But if we didn't believe in what the fuck he was going through, dog, we let him go through that shit.
You think we got a choice?
We always got a choice, dog.
Yeah, he got a choice to go with that shit for the rest of his life. Why would he choose that?
Okay, why would he choose to goddamn just go to his doctor and fix this shit?
He don't got no choice. He didn't just go to this doctor. He went
You
to
just
50
said, do
different
we have a
doctors.
choice?
He had to go to 50 different doctors to get to where he got to.
Man, look, the way I feel about y'all and believing y'all and knowing your father and your mother, when he said he had to have surgery, I said, okay, all the channels been goddamn ran through. Everything cool. When I know he was having that surgery, that morning, I got up, finna go to work, I prayed. Lord, watch out my little brother. Just make sure he's straight. That's all I said. I ain't say nothing. Lord, watch out my little brother. Make sure he's straight. That's all I said, dog. I ain't say nothing else. Nothing. Dog, he's still with us, dog. Man, sometimes it ain't on us. It's on them folks, cuz. Them folks gonna make sure we straight. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? Majority of them. Dog, cuz we can't think like that on a lot of shit, dog. We can't think everybody against us, dog, cuz they not. Are you against everybody on this fucking earth?
No, but I ain't for everybody.
I never asked you that. I asked, are you against everybody?
No, I ain't against nobody. This shit ain't, like, life ain't no competition thing.
It's about discernment and intuition. If you don't exercise your discernment in observing a person's character, then you will be bamboozled by whatever it is that you're choosing to perceive from them. You see what you want to see,
You do.
not what you're being shown.
You're right.
Because
You're
a
right.
person
You're
could
right.
be the smoothest talking criminal, con artist, finesser, and just be so thoughtful, kind, and considerate. Hold the door for you. Let me pick you up. Let me be chivalrous. Do you need a pen while you sign right here? Sign your life away on the dotted line? Yeah. Because right now, people are getting finessed by what they're they're so enticed by the visual.
It's what you sold, not what you told. Like, it's really, like, you literally get sold a game.
Yeah, and if you don't know nothing about nothing, you're going to buy it every single time.
True. You're right.
Every single time you're going to buy it. Even if you've been seeing it 50 times before, it could come and with just the slightest change on the end. Boom, got you. You have a good judge of character and you have a lot of faith in people, which is very vital, and every person should have that. But the fact still remains is that people go home and have their own lives that they're struggling with and battling with, and because of their obligations, they don't feel like it's a safe space for them to be sharing, that they're in mental distress. So when they're coming into these high stress environments and performing things and thinking about, I got all this fucked up stuff going on in my life, but this person's life is fucked up right now in these 10 seconds, and my fuck up is gonna fuck both of us up. That's something astronomical. Do you think that girl feels good? No, she's a black doctor. She knows they're scrutinizing her. For me, I would say I would pray for her because typically in these type of situations, people take their lives because they're under so much scrutiny and pressure and eyes are on them. And she is just human.
But
Yes.
you know what? You know what? You know
What
what?
she
Walk back
has-
in.
But
Can I
you know
say
what?
something too?
And I just
We
took
have
a-
to show her
just-
grace and
just to
compassion just as much as we have to show the people who are
Bryce,
experiencing
Bryce.
As
the,
much
the
as she is
thing.
willing to show accountability for what has gone on.
Well, she's gonna have her own judgment day every single,
Where's
you
it?
know, at
She,
the end of
she,
this.
but Bryce, just to touch on that, my intent was coming here and roast some motherfucking ass.
Okay.
But dog, I thought about it.
It's another side to
She
it.
human.
Yeah.
People make mistakes, and she probably seen the situation that the young lady was going through. She probably seen that 100 times. It's gonna be the same shit, but it wasn't the same shit. You know what I'm
Wasn't.
saying?
You can't necessarily.
So I'm
Yeah,
like,
they're like,
so,
I got
so
this.
let me not goddamn jump on her about some shit. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, who the fuck am I to judge, dog? I'm a country ass nigga from Reed, Mississippi. Dog, who the fuck am I to judge somebody, dog? You know what I'm saying? I can't judge nobody.
One stoplight
What you looking at, nigga? You keep looking up for what? I'm sick of your ass, nigga. I'm
Sick of your
I'm sick of you, nigga.
Nah, I mean, but that's basically, and I'm glad that the
Hey, look,
sister was
look,
able.
look,
This
look.
nigga's gonna
Let's-
cut a nigga off and just keep going.
Yeah,
to the
because
next.
we got to hit more topics. We got
Alright,
to
well,
shit
fuck
to talk
it then,
about.
you know
dog.
what I'm saying?
We
It is
ain't
what
got
it
to
is.
talk about shit. My Vaughn, man. Vaughn. Look, okay, Vaughn, we gonna hold that next week.
Why?
No, because it's real in depth. Because it's more to
That's
it.
fine. I could take the whole show out. Too.
No, it's more into it. Actually, it touched on the same thing, but let's just jump into it. Fuck it. So
How you gonna let niggas be human, bruh?
You said what now?
How you gonna let niggas be human, bro?
I don't let people be human.
I'm asking a question.
You
I
said
didn't. No,
how
I
I
asked
don't
a
let
question. I
them?
didn't make a statement.
No, I'm asking. You said asking how I don't let them be human.
Yeah. How don't you allow people to be human?
Man, fuck humans, nigga. I ain't human, nigga. I'm an alien, nigga. Fuck y'all.
Don't worry, I'm gonna flat the shit out that nigga. Tyler.
Earthless. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga stay 6 minutes away. I'm gonna flat all this shit.
Oh,
I'm gonna call her Uber. Call me Uber, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And they gonna be the
Come
whitest
here,
white junk.
Uber.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
And guess what happened? He flat out for my time. I got full cover insurance. They're gonna tow this car out. I'm be riding, got them brand new on your ass. I'm coming to your crib, nigga, eating red snapper at your
Red
crib.
Snapper.
That your wife cook. His wife cooks some real good. His wife cooks some good red snapper. I'm coming.
Oh, you ain't
Your
gonna tell him.
shit,
You,
you
oh,
know
so
what
you
I'm
ain't gonna
saying?
tell him about the lobster macaroni and cheese,
You know
huh?
what I'm saying? And I'm gonna call my father all day. You know he gonna be able to talk shit. That's all he do. Nigga, violent. No, chill out. Hey, so Vaughn brought up.
With some ribs,
My ribs way better than his ribs.
bro. Listen, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't say that to start no beef, bro.
Man,
That's between you.
And hey, 12 years, he don't even put wood on his goddamn grill. Nigga, your shit can't
I don't
taste
got
better
nothing
than
to do
mine.
with that, bro. I'm not even.
Now
the
you
grill.
brought the shit up, nigga.
I ain't
You
even
brought
the
the
grill
shit
dude.
up.
I
And
just said the
and
man was
hope-
gonna bring
and
grill. I ain't saying
and
who got what grill. I just
hope
said the man gonna bring ribs.
I hope him, his wife, and his daughter see this shit.
are you
My
one of those
rib,
people that put your ribs in the oven first?
hell no.
I had to ask.
Where you from? Toledo? She got to be from Toledo. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Don't do that. Don't do that. No.
Not for you, dog. Not for you. Not for you.
Off
Okay,
camera,
okay,
dog, they
okay.
cutting up.
Okay. Hey, we got to move to the next topic. All right. So,
I want to talk about the shit that Ron was talking about, man.
what are you talking about?
You said it was a topic that he had that you
No,
wanted
that's
to
what I'm going to.
say. Okay, my bad.
Okay, so Vaughn hit me with some shit. It was a prison guard. She was pregnant, right? Still working while she's pregnant. Got me? Follow me on this shit, right? So hold on, you want to run?
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. So she was
I'm
pregnant.
just going. I'm gonna say something that proves my point.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So she was pregnant, right? So she started experiencing some pains, right? So she was telling her supervisor that she thinks she's going in labor.
Mm-hmm.
Supervisor didn't let her leave till 2 hours later,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So when she got to the hospital, the baby was born. She had a
Stillborn.
stillbirth. You know what I'm
Aw.
saying? So the supervisor said she thought she was lying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So It's some more shit happened in the aftermath of that.
Was it a woman who said it was a supervisor?
I don't know the woman. The supervisor was a woman, man, black, white,
They
Indian,
don't
whatever.
want to say it has to
You
be
know
a
what I'm saying?
man.
It's not specified.
It's
Yeah.
got to be. Anytime they don't
So
disclose it.
my thing
it's
is, what is your thoughts on that?
First of all, this is one of the reasons why you can't put faith in certain people. Because at the end of the day, it's no reason why she went through that. Like,
I can show you where you point your faith though.
even being that young, like somebody having to go through that is crazy. You're at work. You're supposed to feel safe at work. You're supposed to feel like you're able to go and handle your business when you need to at work without being held accountable, without being a consequence behind it or whatever. But in order for her to leave, she basically would have lost her job. She would have lost her job to have her child. What type of sense does that make as a supervisor? But if it was you, on the other hand, you would have just left. You would have up and left because you're the supervisor. You could do that. And you would have made sure that you got the help that you needed.
It's an abuse of power.
Is abuse a
People
problem?
abuse their authority all the time.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Yeah, because you're a supervisor, right?
No.
Oh.
I just look like that.
I mean, we don't know what kind of work
you just
history
act
she
like
But-
that.
had, how many
but
times she
that-
done
that-
cried
okay,
out.
here we go.
She been crying wolf or
Here we go.
not, or
Here we
of
go.
her track
So
record.
why would a supervisor think she lying?
But then sometimes people really
Has she
just
lied
be
before?
envious.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying.
Have she
People
lied
like
before
to
about
know
what?
if it's a
if
man
she-
Yeah,
or
you
a woman.
you
if
need
she
to
just
go back to
if
being the diabolical,
if she
bro.
just-
You ain't not celestial,
if-
bro. You're not celestial,
if-
bro. Because you always playing the devil advocate, bro.
If she
Always.
just took 15 minutes extra on her
if I
break,
present a opportunity for all y'all to answer the same way, dog, I'm wrong.
But we're not gonna answer the same way because all of us are three individual people
This
who
a
have three
podcast, man.
individual.
We finna pod around this motherfucker. So, why would the supervisor think she's lying?
bruh, if she lied about being 15 minutes extra on break, and her lying about a pregnancy, like those are two different lies. Those lies ain't on the same caliber. Like,
A liar is a liar.
I think that sometimes though people
not
just
true.
go to work and
What?
they forget that we got real
Not
lives.
true.
Like we're
Yeah.
really got our own.
Boy, don't make me-
freaking
man,
life
come on,
to
man, don't
live.
make me
Like,
open up
yeah,
the
this
Bible on
work,
you, bro.
Fuck this job. I'm out of here. The fuck? It's 1,000 other paychecks out here.
Bro,
That's
don't
why
make
people.
me-
That's why some people got the attitude they got
Don't make me
about
bring
showing
out
up
the
to work.
scripture
Fuck
on
this
you,
place. It's 1,000 other places I could work
Man,
at.
bring the script. I'm not gonna fuck about the goddamn scripture. Bringing the shit out, nigga. What the scripture say? Thou shalt not lie at a job. That what the scripture say? What is that? Exodus 8:5.
No, man, I could just. I mean,
No jobs.
Job.
I can show you
That's
jobs.
job. I see what you did right there. There she go. I got you.
I set all that shit down like bloop 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 bloop. bloop. Listen, it was a girl. It was a chick. She was a prostitute named Rahab. Right?
This in the Bible?
Yeah,
A prostitute
keep
named
going.
Rahab?
Rahab.
Yeah.
Was it Rahab or Rehab?
Rahab.
Because
Could've been Rehab.
prostitutes are rehab
Yes,
to
they
a
are.
nigga who
I'm
ain't getting no
sorry,
pussy.
I apologize. My alarm is going off during the middle of a podcast. But
What you got your alarm set for? Time you go?
I was supposed to take some medicine.
You want to take a diabetes medicine?
It's not diabetes medicine. You know I got sickle cell.
Oh, you
Everybody
do?
who got sickle cell jump on this nigga because he
Nah.
playing.
You know what me for?
Yeah.
I said
Anyway.
diabetes.
It was a prostitute named Rahab.
Okay.
God sent a couple of dudes. Hey, y'all go spy out the land, see what it's like. We finna like murk these motherfuckers. We finna take them out all the way. You know what I'm saying? And then she hid the spies that was from Israel. And it was like they told her like, hey, listen, we came to spy out the land, see what was going on, blah 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 XYZ. You know what I'm saying? She basically lied to the people who were coming to hunt those guys down. Like, oh no, I ain't seen them or whatever. She lied. But you know what God did to reward her for lying and protecting them? He made her a part of the genealogy of, or made her in the line of the Messiah. Rahab, you can look it up. She was a Gentile prostitute. And he said, because you lied and you protected these guys, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to put you in the lineage of the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it all depends on the purpose. What is the purpose behind this, bro? It all depends on the purpose. If this purpose is to save, like, if somebody come in here and say, I'm gonna kill everybody in here who got kids. You know what I'm saying? But I want, and he pointed at me and say, I want you to be the spokesman and tell me who got kids and who don't. I'm saying, ain't nobody in here got kids, man. You ain't got to kill nobody. Now that's a lie, cause I got kids, you got kids. I don't know about this. I know got kids. I don't know about this. You don't have the kids, right? And I don't know who else does. But I lied, straight out lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It break the commandment of God, but it's a lie. But what's greater, for me to tell the truth or for me to preserve lives?
Preserve life.
Preserve lives. So I'm gonna lie to preserve lives.
So it's okay to lie sometimes. Is that a white lie?
It's with the
No.
It's
It's not. Ain't no
It's
white
the
lie.
intent.
Whatever you
What
want
is
to call
the
it.
intent behind it?
What's the intent? What I said from the beginning?
You
It's
did.
the intent. What's the
You
intent
did.
behind
Now,
the words that you said?
man, I won't pay attention to you, dog.
I know you
Oh,
won't.
wow.
I know, that's why your cup red.
The audacity.
Oh,
That was
damn.
cup
Cheers
red.
to that.
Look at that's why
We be
both of
talking
them cups.
sometimes. I just let them talk.
Yeah, it's versus, bro.
Versus what? Versus who? Versus
See
who?
what it is.
You want like
It's the
genuine?
red cups versus the real niggas. the red cups versus the real niggas, bro. That's what it is.
But the red cups over here, where the real niggas at?
Hey,
Where the red cups ain't.
everybody who ain't got
Hey.
somebody who ain't got a red cup. Hey, I see a few people without red cups. But yeah, man, I mean, and to that point, and I'm gonna leave it alone after this, man.
Good
You know what I'm
job.
saying? For everybody who doubt the gospel, who doubt Christ, who doubt, it's about the intent versus the actual action, bro. It's about the intent versus the action.
It's about the relationship, not the religion.
Relationships.
It's
You
about
what?
the relationship, not
Nah,
the
it's not.
religion.
It's
Of
not.
what?
It's not. Well, versus religion, yeah, but the intent, no, it's not. No,
Hey,
no.
Okay, well, let me say this, though. We was
Because
talking
we all
about,
do all type of shit in
we was
relationships.
talking about a baby being stillborn, and we on some whole other shit.
No.
What the fuck are y'all talking about, dog?
We're talking about.
Sidebar.
Well, fuck a sidebar. We had a talk.
We talked about the lady-
What if she lied before?
What if she lied about this beforehand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did say that. That's why you here, dog, because I'm fucked up. Okay.
Yeah, it's you.
Two
but
topics late.
Yeah.
We still talking about the
I
baby
thought they was just
and
hitting little
everything.
red
No, we
cups
still on
like
the same
that.
shit. We got like.
She a little-
Hey, Remy, how much time we got left?
Yeah. This nigga, I ain't trusting this. This nigga got on shades in the dark. This nigga in the shadow.
In the dark.
Nigga, that's young
with a
Remy,
Scully.
nigga. That's what he do.
His name is
Shit.
That boy got on shades with a Scully, headphones on. Like, yeah, y'all niggas got 5 minutes.
That's what he do, dog. That's what.
Nah, but yeah, that's what it has to do with it, bro. Like,
I think right now we're getting to be exposed to seeing a lot of people's characters, and it's for you to make your own judgment and observation.
You talking about in
but
real life?
just in
No, I kid
general,
you not.
in
That's
the
exactly
whole,
what's going on
in the
right
whole
now.
Yeah.
world. There's
That's
a
literally
split
exactly
because
what's
there's a
going
lot
on
of
right
people
now.
that understand, like, even morally how you feel about growing up in the neighborhood that you grew up, all the circumstances that you have experienced. You still have faith in good character and good hearts and good people. There's a lot of people that are not experiencing that.
But why wouldn't I though?
But there's people that have the most amazing lives and still don't have faith that there's good people. So, but what I'm saying is there's a divide as far as people being able to see that there is clearly two different types of people out here. Those that are for self and those that are for the whole.
Literally, that's it.
It's okay to be for yourself, but at the end of the day, if yourself is going to destruct the overall, then choosing yourself is not the best choice to make.
speaking wise words, sister. Speaking wise
She is.
words.
I like it. I can dig it.
Wise words.
I can dig it.
In some
It is
some
okay to
cases,
take
it's
care of
good to be
yourself.
selfish, but when it's going to jeopardize for
The whole?
everyone, then you got to put yourself out and think
Yeah,
about
you gotta be
what.
willing to
How can
die.
I be selfless in this situation?
Say it again.
Even when you show up
Say
to
you
work,
gotta be willing to
how
die.
can
You
I
gotta
be
be willing to
selfless?
die for this shit, man.
Yeah, if you ain't willing to die for this, boy.
What shit? Hold on, what's this one? No. I'm fucking with y'all niggas, dog. I'm fucking with y'all niggas, dog.
Come on now.
Hey,
Yeah, no, me
I'm
and
just
Vaughn
fucking
be
with
on another. No, for real though. Like if you, but that's the forever that our brothers, our
That's the
ancestors-
what?
The forever.
He don't know.
Dog,
Just keep
pick
going.
up.
He don't know. Just keep
All right.
going. Just keep
So
going.
listen,
That nigga try to say fever, but he said it wrong. I'm fucking with you, nigga. Don't do that.
I thought you went to college, right?
Huh?
What college you had with you?
No, I went to college.
That's what I say.
I went to 3 different colleges. I went, 3 different colleges. I just went.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, but you went though, right?
No.
I just went. I
He
ain't.
ain't go.
They
I
didn't tell you about forever.
If you don't
was
finish
over
it, I'll go.
I was over there chilling.
All right, but it's just making the fever, the passion.
Oh wow.
That's what that basically means.
The fever makes the
Fervor.
fever.
Bro, just pick up.
I'm
the phone.
fucking with you, man. Go ahead on, dog.
But anyway, so
That was a hard pause.
nah, it was good. It was good for it's content.
Pause on the hard pause.
Hard
damn.
pause.
But that's what drives your fever, bro. Like the passion for everybody, bro, as a whole, not just me getting it for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because you getting it for yourself, whatever it is, on whatever we talking about, whatever topic, you getting it for yourself only benefits you, and you are here only for a temporal time. But what are you doing to spread that fire to somebody else?
I
so
got
that
you.
if you pass away, if you no longer here, can this man carry the fire? Do you carry that fire? Do you carry that for whatever it is? It's not just relegated
But
to
I believe the biggest test is in that situation, what choice will you make when you have everything that you want?
because of the greed of the heart. I don't think that we
Because
always
you don't
have
gotta
everything
necessarily
that we
choose
want.
everybody else.
Hey, there you go.
Because of the greed of the heart, I don't think that we always have everything that we want. We're always
No,
gonna
but
want more.
I'm saying in the sense of like, if somebody could choose themselves over choosing the majority, then that sometimes they don't necessarily feel like they need to choose everybody else.
In 2023, if you pit most people versus what's good for me versus what's good for the people, and what's good for the people may put me in a position where I'm suffering a little bit. Most people are going to say, I don't want to suffer at all, and I'm going to choose what's best for me, and F all them people, and I don't know them, I don't have no feeling for them, I don't bump that it's about me, right?
But it's energy.
But
what you put out comes back. If you're not putting out, you're not sharing nothing, nothing's going to come back to you. So they could try that as long as it lasts, but it's going to run out eventually too. That's with everything. You get what you put out, literally. So if you are withholding with the intentions of being like limited with what you're willing to share, that's how it's going to come back to you at a drip. That's why you just got to let that shit flow. You can't be worried about who's going to replenish it, where it's going to come from. God is going to give everything back to you. So anything you feel like slighted on, taken advantage of, God is going to govern over his other children. They ain't going unnoticed.
the only caveat that I have to that,
unnoticed, I promise you that.
You know he used to be a preacher, right?
the only caveat that I have to that is
What's the longest scripture in the Bible?
Ask him. He know. I don't know.
the
shit.
only caveat that I have to that is that
He ain't
He's
answer
using
that
all the big words
He ain't
today.
answer
We're
it.
going to have
He
to
ain't answer
insert the
it.
definition at the bottom of this.
all right. The only amendment
This is the Webster's
we understand
episode.
amendment. Okay, the only addition that I have to that.
Amendment, addition, caveat. I know what that shit means. She don't
Come
know
on, we
that.
ended with this. Come on
Caviar?
with it.
Is-
Make it good.
That's what it sounds like he's saying, caviar.
Yeah, she made me forget my train of thought.
I'm already
because what she
knowing.
was saying is like, it's going, like the only caveat to that was like, yeah. it's-
I had my nigga D-Boy, man.
Cheers again to
And D-Boy be
that.
on some other shit, dog. That's my nigga, though. Because D-Boy come in here with, cause D-Boy know that book, though. He know that motherfucking book.
The thing is, everybody don't listen. The thing about that is when you say that, everybody doesn't know the book. Everybody doesn't believe the book. But if I put the examples and the stories of that book into stories or explanations that they can't understand,
I never said everybody knows it. I said
or believe it.
I said D-Boy knows it.
Right.
And one thing I admire about you, you know that book.
Yeah, but everybody, that may be
He don't want
valid.
the compliment. He don't want it.
No, it's not that. It's not that everybody doesn't.
He
'cause
can't take it from himself. You know what I'm saying? It is who he is.
Let me explain, please. Let me explain. It's that everybody doesn't. I've run into numerous. Oh, I don't believe that a man wrote that and XYZ, blah blah blah. Right? But they'll take a book in a philosophy class and say, "Oh shit, Karl Marx was a genius," or they'll say this person was a genius or this person was a genius, even if they don't believe everything that person wrote in the book. But I'm saying about this, you may not believe everything that was written in the book. If you look at the stories.
The only way you don't believe what's in the Bible is if you don't got no relationship. Because at some point or another, one of them Bible stories gonna apply in your life. At some point,
If
or
you're
another,
if
you
you're
got
if you're
any
taking
kind
the
of
time to
relationship
yeah.
and you have invested at all you're going to have some recollection of some time in your life where some of that word is going to be applicable to your life.
And you may not even believe it. But like you said, there's some things that it's going to be applicable to your life. And that's the point that I'm trying to bring. That's what I'm trying to bring for people who have never believed it. They've read it and say, I don't believe it. I'm not trying to make you believe this or that. I'm trying to show you that the things that went on in there are very viable to your life. You know what I mean? Of course, you, me, we're going to be persecuted about things that we believe that nobody else believe, and other people's like, I don't know about that. That shit,
I'm not worried about that.
Right, we not. It's not to say that you are. I'm just saying the reality of it, the persecution is going to come.
You might be the planner, you might be the waterer, you might be the tiller. I might be the tractor driver.
This nigga, he waiting on the side to eat.
You might be the sun one day, you might be the clouds one day.
No, he waiting on the side to eat.
We all got a part to play.
He waiting on the side to eat. He's just trying to eat.
And then I hate, nigga, you know what, dog? You know what? Fuck it. Just go. Just go.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm gonna tell your ass
you can meet somebody at a different stage in their journey, not knowing what role you're gonna play. So even if you are set on the fact that you want them to be a believer in Christ or a believer in God's gospel or whatever it is, you might just be the person that's there to plant the seed. 10 days down the line, they might come in contact with somebody and have an encounter for God to say, look, I'm about to supercharge that seed that was planted, and you about to water it today and give them some faith. And you might be the waterer. And then 10 days later, they might come across him, and he might have a flat tire, and it might be something that he prayed about 20 days later when he met you. Mm-hmm. And then you're the sunshine when he comes. So that seed starts to sprout out the ground, and he says, dang, 20 days ago, I didn't even know anything about God. I didn't believe in God. I had never had an encounter. Always. But he had the seed planted. He ran into the water, and he got some sun, and there's the sprout. But sometimes you meet people who've never had a seed. Don't even know what it is. Don't even know what it can grow into.
Not even that, just tilling the ground.
He's
First encounter, you haven't even broken the soil yet.
He's always mad amongst closed group, but amongst society.
Shit, look fun now. He got this nigga mad right now.
He the sunshine. He ain't he ain't mad, dog. That nigga ain't mad. He the sunshine, dog. That nigga there, he's always the positive motherfucker, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, Von is sunshine. You know what I'm saying? Always.
She hit the nail on the head though.
She just here though, dog.
I'm just a guest on the show.
But you come back, man. You good.
Come on now.
Yeah. It's a reason behind it all, man. Like, yeah, that's she hit the head on the nail on the head.
I mean, we had like 3 topics
with that.
We got to, nigga.
Yeah.
We had 3 topics we didn't touch. Cause it was a dope. I honestly feel like it was a dope ass show.
Conversation, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I like how people just flow on some real shit. So look, you smile too. You
It's
smile.
the drink.
What do you
It's
drink?
your
You drinking
boy,
lemonade?
Madman Vaughn.
Hey,
I poured a lot of
Premeditated lies.
It's my nigga
podcast,
Madman
bro.
Vaughn.
Premeditated lies.
it's my nigga D-Boy.
Yeah, shout out to the Most High though.
Bryce, I be dialed up.
She be dogged up.
Dialed.
Hey,
I be dialed up.
Yeah.
it's Smoov, the Celestial, Meridian's very own, Mississippi very own.
Formerly
Shout out to-
diabolical.
Formerly diabolical. Shout out to the Most High.
Yeah.
Cause I'm on that walk.
You already know.
This is the Premeditated Lies podcast.
Yo, I heard you had went to church, man.
No, I joined the church, dog.
Oh, you joined the church? That would have been an interesting. Right,
We did
You think, man?
last week.
And
We did
we're
last week.
out of
dog.
there.
We did last week. We out of here, dog. We out of here.
Week.
So, man, bro, so tell me you ain't call me about that.